up a surfboard, heads out from the seashore, from the world in where she lives. She's got no fears or worries at all right there, just the smell of salt water that's in the air, and the sunrise. She's walking on water. She's walking on water.
FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports is proudly brought to you by the North Shore Surf Girls Surf School. Remember to keep our reef safe by using Reef Safe sunscreen.
FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports is brought to you in part by the North Shore Surf Factory, the Surf Bus, Renewal by Anderson Windows, Comfy Clothes, Pakaloha Bikinis, Surf and Sea in Haleiwa, Sea Hawaii, Chronic Surfboards, Country Surfboards, and the Duke Kahanamoku Foundation, all in honor of Duke Kahanamoku.
Aloha, Corey Harvey here with FlHi Girls Surfing and Sports, and we welcome you on our 166th show. We're going to bring you the 2023 Big Wave Eddie Aikau Invitational, where the waves were so amazing. It was an incredible day, The ladies took on Pipeline with the start of the WSL season, and they had some amazing waves. Let's kick off the show with the Billabong Pro Pipeline in honor of Andy Irons. Carissa Moore, Hawaii gold medalist and world champion, started off her campaign in style. So amazing, as always. And we'd like to thank the WSL for having the women at Pipeline. Let's go.
It felt really good. I think there's just so much anticipation that leads up to the first event that first heat just carries so much weight and nerves that it just felt good to rip the band-aid off and to come away with the win is really nice. It's a little bit inconsistent, but the beautiful conditions, the winds are really nice, so there are some nice little barrels on offer. Just trying to, kind of figure out how to play a smart heat. I made some mistakes in the beginning part of it, but I'm glad I was able to make up for it.
Riding a 6'1" just because it's been a little bit bigger, and then woke up this morning and it looked a little bit smaller, so I went down to a 5'11", and it's actually one of my magic boards, so it's actually nice starving yourself a little bit from your magic boards, because then when you get in your ashy and have your good board, you're really excited, and yeah, I was pumped to ride it. When the waves are coming through, I kind of saw it and it looked a little bit funky, and I was just hoping it like drew off the reef enough to barrel, and then when I pulled in I was just like, come on, we got to make it, because there's not many opportunities, but yeah, and then I was stoked to come out and then finish the wave, and yeah, I was stoked to get a high score. Yeah, I felt like once I digested last year, it was such a big year and big learning year, and then this year I just feel like I want to own a lot of my own stuff this year and really go out there freely and just see what happens, and as we can see, it's working, I guess, and yeah, it's just the start, but I'm just excited to go and give it a really strong crack this year.
Yeah, you know, it's funny I feel like I've gone from hero to zero, but surfing has a great way of keeping you humble, that's for sure. But yeah, I just surfed a heat where my first round heat, I just got stuck kind of waiting for something that just didn't come. So I was out there thinking, okay, get busy, you know, catch more waves, but I was just a little too active. And Katie and Alyssa, I mean, Katie in particular, she just sat there and she waited and she got 2 really good set waves. And yeah, so Katie was like, just her strategy was really good. I was trying to kind of troll off her, knowing that Alyssa didn't really want to go right. So I was like, okay, we can probably, Katie and I will be able to go back to back on the rights. But yeah, I just kept trying to get these little waves that were just too little, and I'm too big, so I couldn't fit in them. But yeah, it was, yeah, it's a bummer way to start the year, but that's sport, that's the way it is. And there's, yeah, really no better motivation than to kind of have a shocker and want to come back better.
Well, the pipeline waves were a little challenging. We have seen better. However, these were being surfed in honor of Andy Irons, and that's a wonderful thing. Also, what I did not see coming was that last year's world champion was knocked out, Stephanie Gilmore, in the first event. Surprise, what a twist. When we come back, don't go anywhere, because we're going to bring you the 2023 Eddie Eickhout Big Wave Invitational with some beautiful, clean, wonderful waves that look nothing like this.
What? Try before you buy. Should've tried before you buy.
There's a better way. Get to Surf and Sea in Haleiwa. We've adapted to the changing times, and we're Hawaii's ocean sports headquarters. Boards, SUPs, diving equipment, and more, where you really can try before you buy. We're on the beach. Why aren't you?
Emotional. We're gonna have the Eddie today, and it's an epic day. We got perfection winds coming out of Waimea Valley. Direction and strength of the storm is still rising. It's just so humbling to have the tremendous support of our mayor and governor and people of Hawaii. Thank you so much for remembering Eddie Eickhout and what he's all about.
I saw a great movie last night. What do you think Eddie would say about all this?
Eddie would be so humbled and so proud. Thank you, everybody.
Well, we're very blessed and fortunate to be here this morning, and the buoy data that I've been able to look into with the forecasters is way, way above what we all thought it was going to be. I'd say we're looking at 25 foot easy all day long, 50 foot faces. It's going to be real today. It is real swell today. We have to wait until about 6:30 this morning once we can see the ocean. We have to be able to see the ocean. I would say it's 99.9% on, but until we can see the water, we got to make sure Waimea is ready to be ridden. 9 o'clock in the morning yesterday, we had everything almost here that we needed, and it was just a matter of putting it in place. So everything went very smooth. There was no hiccups at all. You know, by 10 o'clock last night, there was cars parked all the way to Sunset Beach and all the way to probably Haleiwa, Laniakea, I'd imagine longer. This is by far already the most people we've ever seen at an event like this.
There are women in this event. That's historic. It's been a few years. What do you think about the 6 women in alternates?
I think we have an awesome event. We have awesome competitors. It's amazing to see the ladies in there. To me, they're not ladies, they're surfers that are in the event. You know, I mean, they are ladies, but they are just fellow surfers. So we treat them like all the other surfers. They're out there to charge. Some of these ladies charge harder than a lot of the men. So don't be surprised if one of the ladies get the wave of the whole day.
What's your prediction for the winner then? You're a surfer. What do you think?
I'm gonna stay out of that.
It was hectic on the road. I thought we were gonna get stuck on Cam Highway. I had to start changing in the back of the truck.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Wishing you
lively.
the
I'd
best.
love to know how the waves are right now.
It's huge. It's big.
That's the main thing.
All right. Have a good one.
Thanks.
Well, we already checked the buoys, right, Mark?
Yep.
And it's already pumping, hitting Kauai. So 7 hours from now, it should be really good. It should be pumping. We got John, the defending champion, in the first heat. We're going to have 5 heats in the morning, 5 heats in the afternoon, and Clyde will be making the call in about 2 hours. Oh yeah, we've had a lot of false eddies. A lot of false eddies. How many?
Yeah.
Probably more than real eddies.
Yeah, I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
When we were all set up, though.
Yeah,
that's
all
kinda
set up.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle George would say, it's not big enough.
Keone Downing, the guy who won in 1990 at this event, he always told me the eddy comes at night, more times than not, because the swell will peak at nighttime.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and this one's not.
this one's peaking during the daytime. That's why I think Clyde was making a good announcement, holding it on the 22nd. Then he tried to hold it on the 11th.
3 days ago?
3 days ago.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you just came from the Cortez Bank?
Yeah.
Woo, insane. What do you think about being here for the Eddy and the girls being in it?
Yeah, it's just an honor, huh? It's an honor, it's gonna be exciting, and we can tell, huh? So many people, it's crazy, I never saw that much people, so I'm lucky enough to have a little crew with me. They're gonna cheer for me, so it's gonna be a good day, an epic day.
All right, have a great day, okay?
Thank you, thanks a lot.
30 this morning.
All right, Polly.
So
excited right now.
Mark, yeah?
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I'm super excited. I feel like this is like meant to be, and like all the girls are super ready, and I just feel like we're waiting for this opportunity for so long, and especially the two girls, the Hawaiians that are in, Emily and Makani, they are like the best Waimea surfers, so it's so good to see them have their chance to surf today.
Not a bench, okay? That long is not a bench.
No way you're getting in, right?
I don't think so, but it's good. I'd rather see the first one, you know?
How is it?
It's really big.
I know, but first alternate men, first alternate women. So women bails out, then the alternate goes in?
Only a girl can be an alternate for a girl.
Okay.
11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So Shane, what do you think about finally the Eddy going and the conditions and your whole team here?
Well, the team is ready, that's for sure. The energy is definitely in the air. The surf is coming in bigger than maybe some of us had anticipated. It's here. It's definitely Eddy size. Definitely has the conditions. People are stoked so far. The crowd's listening. We just ask everyone to be safe. We ask people to listen to the lifeguards, to heed to the warnings, and enjoy. It's a once-in-a-lifetime for some people event.
What do you think about there being women in this competition this year?
Absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. An honor, I'm sure, for all those women. An honor for a woman myself to be out here watching them, for my little daughters to be watching them. I mean, it's emotional. I mean, it just makes a way for every other little female Grom that sees them out here today to know that they can be out there one day.
What are you guys doing? Anything different because of the conditions today? How big it is? Anything different going on lifeguard-wise?
Definitely. We've added more resources up here on the North Shore. We have more lieutenants. We have extra skis up here. It's all hands on deck, you know, and even all of our lifeguards, they may not be on duty, but they're up here today. And we have the best Hawaiian Water Patrol. Everyone out here today knows what they're doing. We train for this all year round, and this is the game. This is our Super Bowl.
And personal question, do you ride waves?
Not of this magnitude and nothing even close. Yeah, I'm a surfer. I grew up surfing. I lived on the North Shore for a while. So this is an honor. I know what this means, how incredibly difficult, challenging this is for people, and what athletes they are out here today. And I hope people don't forget that. This is true athleticism that we're seeing out here being displayed right in front of us. And if you don't mind, I'd love to just shout out to our Joey, Dave, and Luke, our ocean safety lifeguards that are also planning to compete out there today.
Yeah, guys, a lot of
good luck to them.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think about everything?
I think everything is great. Good sized waves. Full on competition today. Yeah, that's definitely.
Big waves for the women too.
Yeah, a lot of waves for the women. I'm sure they can handle this.
Thank you for everything.
The waves are huge. It's my first Eddie. You know, it's a historic cultural event, so I'm super glad it's happening. And mahalo to the Aikau family for making it happen.
Eddie Aikau. I want to thank everybody for being here today. Earning 6th place, $1,000. Ezekiel Lau. One of the full-on chargers for Maui, continuing to push the limits of riding waves, either big or small, or in the air or the sky or wherever he goes. $1,000 to Kai Lenny. 5th place. He's so beautiful to my family. In 4th place and making $3,000, Billy Kemper. Still charging like a bat out of this world. 3rd place, making $5,000, Mark Healy. And we have a 3rd place, 50,000 Hawaiian miles from Hawaiian Airlines.
Thank you.
150,000 miles. Thank you, Hawaiian Airlines. And the winner of 2016, John Flores. $8,000. Luke Shepard, $10,000. Luke Shepard, the champion.
Don't know what to say.
You always get the big waves out there, man.
I do my best, but I can't believe I was chosen for today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What do you think of the whole experience?
It was a super fun experience out there. I got a couple waves, and it was the best conditions at Big Waimea, and a good crowd, good weather, so I couldn't ask for anything more.
They're cheering because he's going back in the tower.
Yeah.
So, yeah, pretty big out there, though. I mean, are you used to that size, or did you think it was really big, or what?
I didn't really think about it. It's something I naturally do. So just being out there with all of my friends surfing and having great conditions made it the perfect day to hold the eddy.
Okay, cool. Congratulations. It was awesome.
Art has always been a part of my life. It was from my earliest memories. It was a thing that I always knew I wanted to do. I always knew I wanted to be an artist, and how I expressed that I didn't know. And when I moved to Hawaii some 25 years ago, what I did have living up on the North Shore in Haleiwa was an abundance of old broken surfboards around. And that's when the process started. I found an old board stuffing a hole in the fence, and I started to play with it, and then I started to realize how much potential there was inside of a surfboard. Not just painting the outside, but within the board, within a broken board, how much could be done with it, and how far I could push this new art form, this new Hawaiian art form. And I've been working on it for the last 20 years, perfecting it, taking it to at the highest level I possibly can. And I'd like to spread this art form as far as the surf culture's spread, because there's always going to be broken boards, there's always going to be, everybody's got them in their backyard. Everybody you know has an old board laying around that eventually is going to end up in the landfill. I want to spread this with the young people, because with young people, it's going to last. It'll live beyond me. You know, and that's what I want to do. I want it to continue, and I want it to be used, and I want to recycle and keep these things out of the landfill. I want them to be created into art that will last for years to come.
We're here with the Big Wave Wahine charger, Siri Masterson, who has been charging big waves for at least over a decade that I know of, possibly even more. But I saw that you had caught an incredible wave. Can you tell us a little bit more about this wave?
Yes, Corey.
Thank you, Siri.
Thank you. Yeah, it was the day of the Eddy. So I came down here and got the call from my tow mentor and partner, Mike Bush, and he asked me if I was ready to tow into the wave of my life. And I was like, I don't know, I think I'm scared. So I go down and I see him, and you know, his son Tyler was doing safety from the channel.
Okay.
So Tyler picked me up from the shore, and I go out there and I'm doing my breathe ups. He towed me into this big monster, and I reckon it was, I'm gonna call it 45-foot face, maybe 50-foot face. It was hard to tell because I was going 50 miles per hour very, very fast, and it didn't feel like that, but then the footage looked like that. So
now, where do you see your tow-in surfing going from here?
I really actually would, my goals are to become a better operator. So, you know, you need to learn how to be a valuable part of a team. Towing is a team sport. I trust my tow partner with my life, obviously. He's taught me a lot. But now I think I want to graduate to learn more about the jet ski side, because honestly, in towing, there is no tow wave if there's not an operator, and the operators to me are the coolest guys. They're the ones that are really risking a lot, because that's a heavy machine. She's a very powerful horse, and just like horseback riding, it literally feels like you're riding a horse on the ocean on those things, and just like riding, things can go so wrong so quickly. And so
thank you for being with us, Siri. As always, I love being inspired by you. Other people enjoy being inspired by you, and you continue to inspire. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Fly Girl Surfing and Sports. We'll see you next time. Ahoy ho!
We got to show some love to the girls, man. You know the reason we go out is for the ladies. So fellas, grab your girl, let her know how she makes you feel. For real, Ocean on the mic. You know you look like satisfaction, and my reaction is attraction. I want to join in some relations with such a beautiful creation. You are my major concentration, without a doubt, no reservation.